To resist a tyranny, you must be independent of that tyranny for your subsistence. If the government provides your food, your clothing, your shelter, your education, your job, your medical care, your retirement, then the government controls you most effectively indeed. If that government should ever become tyrannical, and they have a way of doing that in history, then you've had it, my friends. We believe that one of the greatest lessons of history that so desperately needs to be relearned by the American people, our forefathers knew it well, is this. Anytime a government is powerful enough to give the people everything they want, it is also powerful enough to take from the people everything they've got. You cannot have one without the other. Even if collectivism were not morally wrong, even if it did produce a higher standard of living, we would still oppose it because freedom is more important than prosperity.
CBDC is, other than nuclear war, probably the scariest concept I've ever been introduced to. The idea that the central bankers, who I think have already wrought untold damage to the citizenry, are prepared to control the currency absolutely is horrifying. Think about the conjunction of social credit scores, which the Chinese do actively now, with artificial intelligence and a medium of exchange that isn't yours. You license it from a bank, or rather from your government. Your government doesn't like the way you voted, so they cancel your savings. If you held euros in cash, or you held gold or silver, the government could dislike your views with regards to COVID, or with regards to socialism, or with regards to energy policy, and it wouldn't matter. In the central bank digital currency world, if they don't like your views, they cancel your savings. They cancel your medium of exchange. They cancel your store of value. You made money by providing a good or a service to another individual who valued the good or service that you sold him or her more than they valued some portion of their savings. Your government then prepares to cancel the work that you did, that delivered the value, that made your savings, because they don't agree with your view on their policies. What that means is that they've made you a slave. Their slave. You've made contributions to society, and they have stolen your compensation for the contribution that you made to society because you disagree with them. Central bank digital currency could drive me to the gun. Pretty clear?
Yeah. I wouldn't have expected to hear that from you. But it does. Yeah.
It's absolutely terrifying. You know my view with regards to the big thinkers. Most of them came allegedly from good families and went to good schools. Had that not been the case, I suspect with their morality, most of them would wear masks when they went to a convenience store. And the idea that they would exercise more control over me than they otherwise do, particularly the ability to consign me retroactively to slavery, is not something that I regard with any particular favor.